some more.
Yo, what's good, people? Izzy Max here, back again with my last match for the Max Doubles League. It does look a little different, and I'll explain why. As you see on the screen, you see my opponent is Hubbub Nub. That is my fiance, and we live in the same house. We only own one Switch, so we kind of had to sit in separate rooms to do this match. So you have to bear with me. I don't like playing on Showdown. Visually, it's just better on the Switch. But this is what we have to deal with for the last week. We both do have playoff spots. I can't change whether I win or lose. But if she ends up losing, she does drop down to second. So it's whatever. I also did prep. I'm not throwing this match away. This is what I thought would be my best prep for what she had. I am surprised that she brought the Selgor. That kind of caught me off guard. But the rest of the mods I was pretty expectant to see. On my side, I am carrying a physical Colossal, of course, next to the Dragapult because she does have the Togetic. And if I can get Colossal going, it's really hard for her to stop. One of her big pluses for her team is her offensive prowess with her speed tiers, but Colossal can outspeed everything that she has, even most Choice Scarf. Actually, I think all Choice Scarfers. Next up, I have a bulky setup Rotom with Thunderbolt, Overheat, Protect, and Nasty Plot. If I can get it off, it does kind of go through a lot of what she has. Standard, bulky, support Clefairy. This is a weird Braviary set, but it's actually Charty Berry. I don't remember what for. This is Akaberry Berserker. Of course, she has a lot of fire coverage. I don't remember why I ran Charty on this in particular, but there was a reason that I don't see here. I don't know. I'll remember. But anyway, this is game one. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. She leads Venusaur Togetic, which kind of caught me off guard, but I was okay with because I know the Colossal can kind of just deal with it. And expecting a follow me here, I am just going to go for the Surf and the Volcalith. Doesn't do too much damage. This Dragapult is not invested in special at all. But the Volcalith does end up taking the Togetic down, and we see just a raw Earth Power do a big chunk. We don't see the Life Orb. That might have killed with the Life Orb damage, but right here, I don't know if I can pause it. I cannot. That's actually Choice Scarf Venusaur, because I made sure I outsped a timid Venusaur in the sun. So that was very interesting bring, but now she's kind of stuck. So I am going to switch in both of my flying types, and knowing that the Ninetales can't really do too much damage to the Rotom. I thought I nasty plotted there, but the Volcalith actually ends up taking out the Ninetales, and Venusaur, like I said, is kind of stuck. She is just going to max it, which is a decently good play here, doing a bit of damage to my Rotom, and Thunder Punch knocking out my Braviary, as I do a good chunk to the Urshifu, but I now know I am kind of stuck. But I had to play this correctly, debating on what he protected, or what he was going to attack, and I actually ended up making the wrong play here, as I go down to the Vine Lash before they do go down to the Volcalith. So I know that Urshifu goes through protects, but what I didn't expect was, since the Venusaur, I wasn't expecting the Venusaur to target the Rotom. So why I protected the Dragapult was because I expected the Venusaur to actually go into the Dragapult. Since if it didn't, Dragapult would outspeed Dragon Dart and kill both of them. I don't know if she read my Protect or what, I don't know, but that was a very good play for her, so she ended up winning game one. Game two, same deal, don't need to go through my stuff. But I end up leading a little bit different, expecting the same thing, so I am going to just fake out the Venusaur here and just nasty plot. I don't really care about the Togetic, and she ends up switching out into the Urshifu, which was kind of interesting. So I max Lightning, kill the Togetic. Urshifu is actually going to max here, and I was actually kind of scared, but the Earth Power doesn't knock out the Berserker, and the max Rapid Flow doesn't end up knocking out the Rotom. So Rotom's going to just take care of Venusaur here, and Berserker's just kind of doing just a little bit of chip damage. Heat Wave comes out here, but I did bring in the Clefairy, and the Wiki Berry actually saved me. I don't know why she didn't go for the Rapid Flow, maybe because it's in the sun, but the Max Lightning is able to take out the Urshifu, as here I land the crit on the Ninetales to take it out. Kind of unfortunate, because I actually think she beats me from there. No, I had Dragapult in the back. So I end up winning game 2 there. And now moving into game 3. Yeah, same stuff. Here we go. I'm leading the same, which I probably shouldn't have. But she led a little bit different with the Urshifu Cinderace lead, which kind of caught me off guard. So I am faking out the Urshifu here because there's no reason for me to protect. As she does end up targeting the Berserker, which I do live on 1 HP, which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to get Clefairy in here. But I am just going to Max Guard, let her take out the Berserker, because Urshifu doesn't go through Max Guard, so that is at least a plus. So now I am a boosted Rotom next to a Clefairy, so I'm feeling pretty confident, but a +1 Gmax Cinderace just kind of obliterates the Clefairy. So I'm hoping I live this. There's 1 hit, 2 hits, not quite Berry. I actually live on very little HP and get my Wiki Berry. So I am able to knock out the Urshifu. Not feeling the most confident because the Cinderace is still max health. And now here comes the Ninetales, so now she does have boosted hits, but she reveals the Sucker Punch, so now I know I am pretty much done for. Dragon Darts doesn't do enough damage. I do get the crit on the Ninetales once again, as Heat Wave does miss the Dragapult. So here I'm thinking, wow, I actually have a shot, but I targeted the wrong mon. I should have targeted the Cinderace, but I was totally expecting to just kind of die here. And this was another really good protect call from her. I was expecting the Sucker Punch to go into the Dragapult instead of the Rotom, so I protected the Dragapult because I have 3 other attacking moves. And then I was just going to Max Flare the Venusaur, but she kind of targeted the other way around, which in all honesty made sense, but I was kind of stuck with what I had. If I had to go back and change anything, I would probably take out Braviary, but I don't know what. My team is very weak to Venusaur, and kind of Urshifu. So I wish I kind of would have seen the Aselgor set. I don't really remember what she told me it was, but I think it was like a Specs Water Shuriken, just to chunk the Colossal if need be. But that's going to do it for this one. It's going to be relatively short. I know it kind of sucks that it has to be on Showdown, but that's what it is. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the breakdown. Peace.